What's happening?
Oh, hey, Damian.
How are you, dear?
Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you.
Oh, it's so good to see you
Yeah.
too. Thank you so
Of
much.
course.
Yeah.
Anytime. Thanks so much for coming in.
I love coming here more than I think anywhere else in New York.
We're so excited about this interview
Yeah,
today, so
yeah.
let's go answer some questions.
Oh, we've got so much to do.
Hi guys, welcome back. This is Celeste at MWS, and we are here with Damian Monzillo. We are going to call him a member of the team today, because we carry all of his pins and bungees. Bobby pins, hairpins. This is Damian Monzillo's hairpins. All right, Damian, let's jump right into these questions. Cool. You have had a very long and illustrious 25 plus year career in the beauty industry. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. I've done every single job I possibly could. I worked in salons, I worked freelance, I worked in movies, celebrities, anything I could get my hands on, that's what I want to get into. Because to me, it's a learning curve. And that's a great thing to me about hair is that you can learn not only how much, but how well. And that's the other reason why I come up with my line, because the idea that doing something well, you need the right tools.
Nice. Did you choose the beauty industry, or did the beauty industry choose you?
So, Isaac Newton famously got hit on the head with an apple that helped him discover gravity. Working as a bouncer and getting hit on the head with a walking stick. I love music. My family's been in music. I love the idea of creativity in every single form. So, one night I was working in a club and literally guys came in after they got kicked out the first time. They came back and I literally got hit on the head with a stick because they wanted to come back in. To me, we make lemonade. That's what we do, And for me, getting out of being a bouncer was fun because I got to be around music, but it wasn't very necessarily a creative career. So finding doing hair, but I went to art school. So to me, being literally down the street from the art school I went to, School of Visual Arts, was such a great direct line from where I began in New York, growing up here, to then getting into hair at Life Cycle. That ended up with me being here, which is a store that I've been into 1,000 times before I actually ended up having my brand here, was such a point of pride.
Oh, we love it when you come in.
Yeah.
You're such a ball of energy.
Oh, thank you.
Can you tell us how your hairpins came about?
So my family has been educators, and for me, I wanted to educate myself when I got into editorial work. Getting into editorial work was the perfect step after salon world. So I found the best academy in Paris. Alexander Paris was an amazing, incredible creative hairdresser. So when I went to Europe, I found that they had different pins, and the pins that are here, not so good.
Okay.
So I wanted to give hairdressers and consumers the best tools with the best education that I could give. And that's why I created my line.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the line?
There's so much I can tell you about the line. First is the idea of a strong pin. Second is the idea of a varied amount of pins, because like anything that you do in life, you need the right tool for the right job, and that I couldn't find. So I wanted to find the right factory, and the factory's been making pins for 100 years. So these are like great-grandma's pins, even great-great-grandma's pins that are really strong. And also created 2 new products. I created longer bungees. So it used to be only 10 centimeters, about that long. Now there's 20 and 30 centimeter, and those stretch and hold. Now also, everything can be reused. All these elements, I haven't found consistently, whether they be professionally or commercially in this country. So I wanted to bring something new, strong, and unique into our world here.
Do you have a favorite element in your line?
My favorite element line is actually, I call Try Me Pack. I'm a big fan of Alice in Wonderland. So to me, This is one pack with every single thing in it. So everything in this is named and color coded, as you can see, so that you'll have every single option to create any single idea that you have. So this is how you open this. And this is proprietary packaging for my brand. So here are the bungees. And compared to a lot of bungees, these actually are not only quite long, but quite strong. Normally, this will break at this point, but no. These actually can be reused and stay keep their shape very well. So this is what I call a principal pin. This is a 8.3 centimeter pin that with most people's hair, you can put up with this one. So these are the European style pins that I like because it's actually slightly fit to the head. These are the longer and wavy versions, obviously. Now, the great thing about these is they're incredibly strong. So with them being long and strong, you don't need that many. And that's the other thing that's gonna save you time, save you frustration in terms of putting your hair up, and also pain, because when you put these in, they will stay in your hair. So normally people are used to seeing these. Well, these are a much thicker version of what normally you would use. I prefer the straight pins because when I'm doing what we call beauty, which is super detailed hair, every hair has to be in place. So if I have a wavy pin that I'm trying to take out, that might disturb the line that I've created. A 4 centimeter pin, and this is a 4.5 centimeter hairpin. If you want detail, these will help you keep every detail in place. And the last size, the middle size, this is your classic 5 centimeter pin. Again, so this is slightly curved, so it actually fits the head. So when you're putting a pin in, it actually becomes a piece of magic because you won't be able to see it, compared to the other pins which have that little angle that sometimes you can see if you put it in a certain way.
Last question.
Cool.
I ask this question to everybody that we interview here.
Great.
If there was going to be a movie about your life, who would play you in that movie?
I've been told by other people that I have resemblance to Johnny Depp.
Oh my God, I was totally gonna say that. I was totally gonna say that.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I remember I was Halloween once. I dressed up as him, eyeliner, the whole thing, and literally had people asking for my autograph. So I'm like, okay, that's not
amazing.
a bad comparison, you know?
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh my God, thank you so much for coming in today,
Thank
Damian.
you so much. It's
been
always
a
a
pleasure.
pleasure.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure having you
You
here.
and I are like
right
this
there.
all the time.
Libra, it's that Libra energy.
Yeah, absolutely Libra energy.
All right.
Thank you
so
so
much.
much. I really
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye. Thank you so much.